All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching the truth and sincerity. So, this video basically going to be on, pretty much examining yourself, because of the times that we in. And as we get further in this truth, basically, getting closer to this society being destroyed, we got to continue to give up more for this truth. Because I was meditating on that, how the brother you call in our camp, he said that a while back, and it always kind of stuck in my mind. How he mentioned how basically the longer that you're in this truth, and the closer we get to the end of this thing, the more we're going to have to sacrifice for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and for the body to continue on in this truth. Basically, we're going to have to continue and to cut our to cut off things that we used to do, and basically just being more and more in the spirit. And that's real basically, because the more that you're in this truth, compared to when you first came in, I'm pretty sure there's lots of brothers out there that you're not doing all the things that you did when you first came in. You're like, continually growing more in the faith and in the spirit, and being more grounded in the spirit as you continue to be more in this truth. You're getting harder, you're being, cutting yourself off more from society, just being more zoned in the spirit basically. And if you're not in that zone, you should be in that zone, because we're in that time. You see the apostles, they're saying to go harder in the spirit, doing 3 videos a week. That's really a light thing. The apostles, they do, like Apostle Gabar, he do a video or more than one video every day, and you can't even do just 3. Really, 3 should be nothing. You should be aiming for way more than that. But you should be examining yourself, because the apostles are the main example, first and foremost, of how hard we should be going in the spirit, what we should be aiming to do. And you should be examining yourself like, man, the apostles, they going hard doing all of this and that. So I should be going harder myself. You should be hard on yourself, examining yourself like, man, what am I doing? And this is me, applies to me first and foremost. you know. But I'm going to get this scripture right here first in 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith, and prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? And that's right, man. You have to continually examine yourself. It's not a time to where you stop examining yourself like, all right, I think I'm good now. No, it's never good enough. You can always do more. You should never be to the point to where you feel content with what you're doing. You should always feel it's more that you can do, because there is. Doesn't matter if it's a short video or a long video. If it could still be something that you can do, whether it's being studying, doing shows, re-uploading shows, you know, watching the news, seeing what's going on, just basically being occupied in the spirit, occupied in prophecy, as the scriptures say. All right, but I'm gonna read this again. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobates. And that's right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is in us. The spirit is in us if you have this knowledge, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's spirit is on you. So the only reason that he wouldn't, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's spirit wouldn't be in you is if you're being a reprobate. And what would a reprobate be doing? Making excuses why you can't do certain things, not doing what you're supposed to be doing, basically being an unprofitable servant. That's being a reprobate first and foremost. All right, because you're supposed to be with the body. The body's all supposed to be in the same spirit, all in one mind, all in one accord. And you see everybody else going hard. You should be, instead of just looking at everybody else go harder, why are you not going harder as well? And like I said, this applies to myself as well. I'm not just saying it to make it apply to other bros. It applies to myself first and foremost. That's how I feel when I see other bros going harder and, getting more in the spirit, growing in the spirit. I'll be like, man, I need to go harder. I need to do more. And that's just real. That's how you should feel. And next spirit I'm gonna get, next scriptures I'm gonna get is Luke 12:48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes. I'm just reading, like getting straight to the point, because the point I want to hit is in this scripture. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. And that's basically somebody that didn't know the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but did things worthy of stripes. They're going to be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And this knowledge is something that is not given to everyone. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given us a spirit, so much is going to be required of you. And the more that you grow in the spirit, the more that's going to be required of you. Because you got brothers out there watching you, waiting for you to come out with new shows. Brothers waiting for you to, they look forward to seeing your next show because it uplifts their spirit. And bros seeing you helps you, it helps them continue on in the faith. And that's the spirit. And you knowing that, you should be in the spirit like, I need to keep pushing harder to help the body and help the rest of the Akim continue to endure in this hell and in this captivity, and to strive, keep pushing forward, striving for the truth, man. Because we almost out of here, man. And like I was saying, going back to the body being in one accord, we're all supposed to be of the same mind and all in the same accord. So we should all be focused on doing the same thing. You shouldn't just be sitting there watching the next bro going hard. You should be going hard too. Why should he be the only one that's going hard? Why don't you go hard right along with him? And then he'll turn around and tell you like, dang man, you going hard. Now he want to go harder. When you already was looking up to him, now he want to go harder as well, because he see you trying to push even more. And then you're pushing that spirit out there to make other brothers want to go harder in the spirit and to grow more in the spirit, because that's how you should be, feeding the body and helping the body, man. You know. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. And that's right, man. You might be a bro that you always good with, doing certain things. Then now bros want to give you more so-called duties, or more what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibilities. But you shouldn't try to not take on the responsibility. That's a good thing when you have men that commit much to you, because they know that you're a man that can do that, and you should be, happy about that, when it's basically much more being asked of you, of a different Akim and whatnot, because that's a brother, dependable brother, and that's how you want to be in the truth, someone that brothers can depend on, and someone that uplifts the brothers, man, the brotherhood, the Akim, and keep them going in his faith. All right. And this next one is Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And that's right, man. You gotta hate basically everything about your life, man. Going back to what I was saying earlier, man, the more that you're in this truth, the more you gotta cut off things, the more you just gotta be getting more and more zoned into the spirit. You shouldn't be focused on, chasing females. You shouldn't be focused on always trying to go out and do something. You should just be focused on the spirit, man. Because we getting closer to this place getting out of here, man. More demons messing with you. This place just, wickedness is increasing, all type of perverseness is outside. We should be going harder. As wickedness is increasing, man, we should be increasing in the spirit. That's the balance right there. This place is continually increasing in wickedness every day. We should be continually increasing and pushing this righteous spirit out there through doing videos, reading and studying, doing anything we can to further push this word and edification and build up the brotherhood in the body, man, and to keep other brothers in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, keep them going. You shouldn't just be in a relaxed type laid back type zone. And like I say, it applies to me first and foremost. shouldn't be in no laid back zone and just doing bare minimum. You should do more than the bare minimum. There is no standard you should set for yourself. The standard should just be going hard in general. Not no go hard to this level and then once I get there, then it's cool. No, it's never cool. Just keep going harder. Once you hit a certain level, all right, now I've got to go to the next one. And then don't set a finish line. You know, the finish line is when this place is destroyed and we deliver it out of here, man. So until then, you should be going harder, man. You know, like I said, it applies to me first and foremost before it applies to everyone else. All right. Then next scripture I'm gonna get is Sirach 38:24. All right. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that have little business shall become wise. Yeah, and it cometh by, that wisdom comes by the opportunity of leisure, which is your free time, man. So if you have downtime, any downtime you got, majority of that downtime should go towards this knowledge, man, or checking on things that have to do with prophecy that can relate back to the truth, man. Checking out the news, or reading, you know, studying, probably dabbing into the history, just doing different things that will help edify the body. Because that's what the scriptures say, where wisdom of a learned man cometh from. It comes from his leisure time. And instead of using his leisure time to do some BS, folly, you know, it's not going off to do things like play video games, watch shows, or do any of that other stuff that's, you know, for entertainment wise. Yet, majority of your leisure time should be towards this truth, man. First and foremost, because that's how a man becomes well learned, you know. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by the opportunity of your leisure, you know. And if you got little business, you shall become wise, all right? Because there's lots of brothers out there that got kids, that got a woman, got different things that they have to do. They may have to work a whole bunch. Yet, if you don't have to do a lot of those things, then you really don't have an excuse. If you don't have a woman, you know, you don't have no kids, if you don't have to do all those different things that other brothers might have to do, even if you do have to do those things, if you still have some free time, majority of your free time should go towards His Word, man. It's like I said, it's nothing wrong with watching shows and just relaxing and, you know, doing whatever you like to do on your free time, you know, your leisure time. But majority of your leisure time should be geared towards this truth, especially if you don't have a lot of it. The little time that you do have, that should just be straight for the truth. Because why use it for anything else? Honestly. But this the next scripture I'm gonna get and it off there is Matthew 16:25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake, or for my sake, shall find it. And that's right. How do you lose your life, man? You lose your life by being dead to this world, man. You're not physically killing yourself, like literally, and then when it says to lose your life to save it, or lose your life to find it, I mean, you're just losing. You're being dead to this world, man. That's what it means by losing your life for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake. All right, you're not trying to save it by going out there and make something of yourself. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai made you a prophet, you know, and that's above anything that you could be in this society. That's held to a higher level and a higher standard than anything you could be in this society, is being a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, being a chosen prophet of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He chose you to go out there and do His work. So that's above anything that you could even want to be in this society. All right. That's why it says, for whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Because if you're worried about doing something low level like that and not serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're going to be just destroyed. And anything in this world is temporary. Your life is temporary on this side. You won't got everlasting life over here. So you should use your life, you know, that you do have, serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and doing righteousness, doing righteous works, storing up treasures in heaven. Because if you lose your life for his namesake, you're going to find it. We're going to find our life in the next kingdom, man. We're going to find our life by receiving salvation, receiving knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is going to be a stability of our times when the time of Jacob's trouble comes. Because when that time comes, you're not going to be able to just try to focus on studying and then trying to learn and everything. You got to do that now. You got to do that while you have that leisure time, man. While the times of distress and trouble isn't here, really. You got to use that free time that you do got to go harder in the spirit, man. All right? And like I said, everything that I've been saying, it applies to me first and foremost and not just directed towards anybody specifically. This is just how I've been feeling, and I feel that I should make a video on it, so I did that, man. Because I know that it's going to benefit another brother out there, Lord willing, and make him want to do more and be more in the spirit, just like I feel that way. Because the whole duty of man is to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So majority of our leisure time should go towards serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright? So with that, I'm going to give all praises again to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to the Akimat there, preaching his word, truth, sincerity. Shalom.